Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at the brand new Ortomi 4. Now, I've done a video of the Ortomi, the original version. I think it was like version 3 or 2 or something like that. I can't keep up with these guys anymore. These are the little pets that you can carry with you that are cube shaped. They have little expressions on them, as you can see on the box here, which is pretty nifty. Now, these are the 4th generation ones, and they're a little bit different, and they have been upgraded. So let's take a look at these. Now, I bought 2 because there's going to be an update where they are going to communicate with each other. So I bought this one, which is called Sprout, the green color. This one's called Lavender. I think there's 7 different colors. Let's see if we can get these guys out of here. All right. Now, the difference, if you'll notice here, this is the original version right here. So this original version, the first thing you're going to notice is that the screen is much, much bigger on the new versions. Quite a bit bigger, and also the original Ortomi here was a little bit bigger in general. And then on the back here, there's a little bit of a difference. There's a 3-way switch. So now that you can have, these have sound effects. The new ones have little sounds. They're little beeps and chirp sounds, which I think is kind of neat. That's one thing I think that everybody wanted with the original Ortomis. So they have added that sound to it, or the sound effects to it. Now, another thing they changed is the recharging here. So these are going to be now using USB-C. The original was a micro USB. Now you'll also notice the texturing is a little bit different. See how this one had more of a 3D printed kind of texture to it? The new ones are very smooth. They're very nice. So yeah, they've updated these a little bit. Now let's take a look real quick with what you get in the box. So when you take this out, there's a couple of inserts in here. So you are going to get the recharging cable, USB-C. You'll just provide your own power block. And then there's just some instructions in here. And it just kind of tells you about some of their moods and stuff like that. So let me read off some of the stuff that he can do. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll charge them up first before I show you what they do, which makes sense because they don't have any charge to them at all. Oddly enough, when mine were sent to me, they were in the on position, and both of them were in the on position. So I'm not really sure why that is the case. Usually they have it off. So these will not be charged when you get them. So let me plug these in and get them all charged up. All right, so now once you've got them plugged in, you'll see that there's a red light that appears in the corner right there. That light will turn green once they're charged. So I don't know how long it takes to charge them, but I'll let you know once I find out. Okay, so they are fully charged now. It took about 2 hours to charge them from a completely dead battery. And on the original one, I did have to charge this one too. It only took an hour to charge this one, so I'm guessing it has a smaller battery. But one thing I noticed on the original Ortomis is that even if you don't have them turned on for, say, maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks or a month, the battery still drains, which I find kind of odd. Normally when you have something like this turned off, it doesn't use any battery power, but the battery will still drain on that. So you will find yourself having to charge it. Now, I don't know if these ones have that same thing going on with their batteries. They obviously have a bigger battery because they took longer to charge, probably because it has sound effects, so it's going to use more power. Another thing that I really like about these is what you'll notice when I showed you them charging, that light is very bright and it shows you if it's, red as it's charging, turns green when it's fully charged. The original one was really hard to see. There's a little band down here that lit up, but you had to have it in almost complete darkness to see it, and then it would turn off when it was fully charged. So I'm glad they improved the light on there to know if it's charging or not. So that was another good thing. All right, so now these have a 3-way switch. The middle position is having it with no sound, and then all the way over is to have the sound on. So let's take a look at these guys. Okay, so I've moved the microphone closer to them so you can hear their sounds because they have very soft little sounds. Let's go and turn these guys on. Let me see. Let me turn them all the way. Now you're going to get this fluctuation in the display, and that is because of the frame rate on the camera here. I tried adjusting the frame rate. I only have 30 and 60 frame rate, and 60 made it even worse. So unfortunately, you're going to get this kind of look. Let me see if I turn the lights down, if it makes it any better. Oh, that's actually better. Okay, so let's do that. We'll just keep it dark. Now, okay, so this is what they look like. Now, they're very similar to the original Ortomis, but let me show you. Hear that little noise? Oh, they're so cute. I love their sounds. You can pet them. Pet them both here. Now, they don't always make sounds, but I love their expressions. Let me see. So you can shake them. Let me see if we... Okay, so we got the... they're very similar to the old one, where they get the shaky eyes if you shake them too much. I love their little noises. Now, it says here that they react to petting. I don't know if there's a sensor in here. It might be a sound sensor that makes them react to petting. See how they get happy? This guy here, he's probably a little traumatized because I've been shaking him too much, poor little thing. And then also, if you pick them up, they also say that they have moods. So sometimes they'll be sad, and I think you'll just come up and pet them. They react to being interacted with. So maybe they've been sitting there for a while and you didn't interact with them. So they might be sad or grouchy. They have, I think, 7 different moods, according to what it says. They do come in 6 different colors, excuse me. And the colors are Raindrop, Blossom, Buttercup, Sprout, which is what this one is, Licorice, and Lavender, and that's what this one is as well. So you have a lot of different color choices there. Over 40 interactive expressions. Oh, he's happy again now. He's not. I love their little cute noises. So they're very nice little, see the little sounds? They're just gentle little sounds. They're not obnoxious or anything like that. Now they do have some accessories, and I'll put a little picture-in-picture here of the little costumes you can buy. They have like little knitted costumes that you can wear or put on them. So I thought that was kind of nice. Okay, so I just wanted to put the microphone behind them just to make sure you're able to hear their sounds. So it says that they have 20 motion interactions. Now, I'm not sure exactly what all of them are. There's like 2 just right there. And as I said, when you pet them, see, now I think that one's a new one where the eyes wave up and down. That wasn't on the original. See how this guy reacts. I love their noises. They're not loud or obnoxious or anything like that. Let me see if I kind of... Oh, look at that. You can see his eyes get kind of reaction. They're being kind of slammed down on the table. All right, so that's very cool. Of course, you can shake them around a little bit. Now, it has a 20-hour battery life, which is incredible. So 20 hours, I would say that probably depends on how much you interact with them. You know, the sound, every time they make a sound, it uses more battery power. They're pretty neat. Now, it says that you can check the battery by holding them upside down. Let's try that. Oh, right there. See that in the corner? So that shows that their battery is full. Now, that is really cool. I'm glad that they did that because that was not on the original Ortomi. Does it disappear after you've had them up right side up? Let's try this one. Yep, there it is. So they are fully charged. Oh, look at that one's embarrassed. I think that's what that was. Yeah, they're really neat. I really like that they added that battery feature because a lot of times I couldn't tell exactly how full the battery was on the other one. So that'll help you out when you're trying to decide how much power they have. Now, there's some stuff coming soon on this. There's some updates coming, some software updates. That I don't know how that works. Are these going to be updated through an app? Because I don't think these are connected through any kind of Wi-Fi. So I'm concerned about if they're going to be connected through a computer. Because if they're like the iLick robots, I love that. That's cool. If they're like the iLick robots, you have to connect them to a Windows computer or an Apple computer. I have a Google Chromebook, and so they don't often work with these kind of things. So I don't know if I'll be able to get the updates or not. I love their noises. Let's see, what else do they have? There's going to be an Ortomi workshop where you can customize their expressions. So that's kind of cool. You can make your own. I don't know if you can make your own expressions or maybe make them do a series of expressions. We'll have to see what that's all about. And then there's going to be a keyring carrying case that you can put them in. So you can take them with you on your keyring. I like that. That's really neat. They usually have some other reactions here. Let me see if I can... I've seen them where they got sunglasses that come up. I think you have to do several of these. Let's see, he might be shaking again here. was hoping I can get one of those surprises. Now they have surprise animations that pop up. There's like sunglasses, there's stars, stuff like that. That's what the original one had. I don't know if there's any new ones for that. Usually when you shake them a lot, they have this kind of weird, let me see if we can get it to do that. No? All right. Oh, well, he stopped doing that now. All right, so you'll just have to play around with these guys. I was hoping to get one of their surprise animations here. Let me see if I can keep tapping them. Try to get some reaction out of these guys here. Okay, so another update they're going to have is they're going to communicate with each other. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to be performed. I don't see any openings on their face to where maybe there's a sensor, you know, when maybe they're facing each other and they'll interact with each other. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but that is another update that's coming. Now, I'm thinking that's going to be in February. I'm making this video in January of 2024. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. So I just wanted to mainly show all of you the latest version of these. And, you know, I bought these a long time ago, and I had intended to make a video about these when I first got them. But I thought the update was coming right after we got them, so that's why I was waiting to do it. But it hasn't come out yet, so I figured, well, go ahead and get this out here. All right, well, anyway, just want to show you these little guys. They're pretty cute. You know, they're fun to take along with you. They don't move or anything, so you can keep them, you know, if you work in an office, you can keep these little guys on your desk. They're kind of musical. I really like their sounds. So yeah, just a little pet that you can kind of take with you, keep you company. If you're watching TV, you can just have this sitting on your chair with you. They just put a smile on your face. You know, I mean, that's all you really would want, is something to make you happy. Oh, that's really cool. He's kind of holding his little happy face right there. They both are. Maybe because I've been reacting with them, they're happy now. So they do have moods. All right. Well, anyway, I just thought I'd show you what these guys look like. These are the new ones. I'll put a link in the description. They're about $70, or a little bit on the pricey side. I will say they are kind of pricey, but this company is from Australia. It's a startup company, and you know, I'm happy to help a startup company that makes these kind of things, because I really like that these more and more of these electronic pets and robots are coming out, and you know, if you can make something a little more affordable for people instead of the really expensive robots that are out there, this kind of gives people a little bit of a choice. And they're not as complicated, so you don't have to download any apps or mess around with any of that stuff. They're just kind of individual the way they are. And I think that's kind of nice too. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I will see you on the next video. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.